Good evening. Last video I solved worksheet 2. Today I'm going to be solving worksheet 3. And note that there is a difference between worksheet 2 and worksheet 3 because worksheet 3 has things that aren't really discussed in worksheet 2. So today I'm going to be solving it.
So the question paper says you are now going to work on a presentation using the file J1322 press, which is this one. Create a new presentation. This should contain 5 slides with bullet points. So let's do like what we've done with worksheet 2 and create our own presentation because there's no presentation provided here. And let's name it worksheet 3. We're gonna go to new slide from outline. Make sure you're in worksheet 3 because it transferred me to worksheet 1 and I want worksheet 3. So in worksheet 3, here's the file J1322 press. We're gonna click on that and this is what we have. It says this should contain 5 slides with bullet points. This is not 5 slides, this is 6 slides. There is a blank slide that we don't need, and that's why whenever you find a blank slide that has nothing in there, delete it. The question paper also mentions how many slides you are supposed to have. Make sure your name and the slide number appears on every slide. Whenever you see the phrase every slide on any question, this should remind you of master slides, because whenever you do anything on master slide, it goes on to any slide of the presentation. So we want to add our name and slide number in master slide, which will transfer them to each one of these slides. We're gonna go over to view, then in master views we're gonna go to slide master. Again, this transfers you to the last page or the last slide of the presentation. You should not edit anything in the last slide and you should go to the first slide. We're going to go to the insert tab. We're going to go to text box. We're going to insert the text box. It didn't specify where the text is supposed to be, so we're just gonna add it anywhere. We're just gonna add it here. So it wants our name and slide number. So to add slide number like we did in worksheet 2, go over to insert tab, then in text section, in the section where the text box is located, you'll find these small icons on the side. Hover over to the slide with the hashtag on it, to the icon with the hashtag on it, and it says insert slide number. So if we exit from master views, we're gonna see our name and slide number on each slide. Now we're gonna exit slide master, and as you can see, we have our name and number on each slide. Delete any blank slides. This is what we've already done. We had one blank slide that we didn't need and we deleted that. Change the layout of slide 1 to title and subtitle. This is slide 1. Make sure you're on slide 1. Change the layout of any slide. Go to the slides section. In home tab, slide section, next to the new slides, you're gonna find 3 icons right here. The first one is the layout. We're gonna click on that. You can see that this slide is title and text. We don't want title and text. We want title and subtitle, which is title and title slide. We're gonna click on that. As you can see, it changed everything. This is now the title and these two are now the subtitles of the title. On the slide with the title solid state drives benefits, add as the first bullet point the text very fast operating system startup. So we're gonna go to that slide. As you can see, it's solid state drives benefits. We're gonna change the first from very fast read and write speeds. They want the same transitions over in all slides. So go over to the transition tab to set transitions. We're gonna set any transition because they didn't mention what transition we have to set exactly. If they do, then choose that. but if they don't, then choose any one, it doesn't matter. So I'm gonna choose wipe. Now it wants to apply that to all the other slides. You can do it manually by clicking on each slide and doing it, but an easier way to do it is to go to the transition tab after you have written or after you have chosen wipe. Click on apply to all in the time section right here. Apply to all will apply the transition to all slides. Set only the bullet points on all slides to appear one by one. So they want all bullet points on all slides to appear one by one. So we're gonna go from the second slide. Again, remember first slide they don't have any bullet points, so just skip that. Go to the second slide. You want to add animations to each one of these bullet points and all of the rest. Now let's go to the animation tab to do this mission. The question also didn't mention which animation we are supposed to pick, so we're just gonna pick any animation that comes in mind. Let's say for example flying. So we're gonna select each bullet point on its. So we're gonna apply animations one by one for each bullet point. After finishing the slide, go over to the third slide and do the same thing over again. Select each bullet point on its own and apply a transition for the rest. So now we've added animations to all slides. To make sure that each bullet point has its own animation and that it's not gonna appear with any other bullet point, you can go over to the animation pin, or you can see that by yourself. It has 1, 2, 3 from the top to the bottom. The same thing here, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 4 and 1, 2. Okay, so this makes sure that each of these bullet points are gonna appear on their own, one by one, one after the other. Okay, provide screenshot evidence of transitions and animations and place this in your evidence document. Okay, so if you go back to the folder for worksheet 3, you can't find any document so that you can add your evidence in there. Most probably there will be a place where you can keep your evidence there, but if not, then you should create your own MS Word document and name it as evidence to add your evidence in there. Provide screenshot evidence of transitions and animation and place this in your evidence document. To provide evidence for your transitions on the View tab, then in Presentation Views, click on Slide Sorter. This is what you're going to be taking a screenshot of, okay? You're going to take a screenshot by clicking on your print screen button. You can find this button easily. And we're just going to write here transitions. We're going to add the slide here. Then it also wants evidence for animations, so we're going to add animations here. And go back to our PowerPoint presentation. Let's go back to normal views. To add evidence for animation, we have to go to Animation tab, click on the animation pane, and give evidence that you have added animations. So I'm gonna give evidence for each slide I have made animations for, which means 2 to 5. So we're gonna take a screenshot of the animation pane. Then we're gonna go over and do the same thing for all of the slides that we've added animations for. Okay, so as you can see here, I've added evidence for each slide of the presentation. All slides as audience note, 3 per page. So we don't really print in grade 8, but it wants it as audience notes. So to print this audience notes 3 pages, go to the File tab, then go to Print option. You're gonna find here full page slides for print. Print 1 slide per page. We don't want that. To print audience notes, we have to click on 3 slides. That's for audience notes. Remember, to make audience notes or to take screenshots for audience notes, then click on 3 slides right here. Provide screenshot evidence of presenter notes for any 2 slides. So, presenter notes, first of all, choose any 2 slides as said. I'm going to choose the second slide. So to add presenter notes, you're going to find this right here. It says click to add notes right here. Click to add notes. So we're going to add here notes. We're just going to write like anything we're going to write. To take screenshots of presenter notes, you have to go over to Views tab, then go to Presentation Views, then Notes page. There you go, this appears. Take a screenshot of that. Go over to the evidence. So from here on, we're going to write presenter notes. And we're going to add our screenshot. Again, that we need for 2 slides. We need to, as you can see, provide screenshot evidence of presenter notes for any 2 slides. So we've done only 1 slide. We're going to go back to normal views. I'm going to choose the 4th slide. And we're going to add notes here. Let's add solid state drives. And then we're going to go over to View, then Presentation Views, Notes page. There it is. We're going to take a screenshot. We're going to go over to Evidence, and we're going to paste it here. And I think that's it for the questions. Yeah, there's no more questions here. So that's it for worksheet 2 and worksheet 3. Hope this video helped you a lot, or these 2 videos helped you a lot. I hope we all get good marks in the lab exam, and thank you for watching.